Well, welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer. It's live stream number 55 and managing Bayer Leverkusen over in Germany. And things are going rather too well at the moment. We're top of the Bundesliga and unbeaten in the Champions League. Let's have a quick refresher on what's been going on. Okay, this is the schedule going right back to the beginning of the season. We beat Leipzig on penalties in the Super Cup. So we've won 2 trophies now. We've won the Bundesliga last season, Super Cup early this season. And running through there's only 2 amber dots there. Otherwise, they're all shiny green dots, which is obviously what we want. Schalke away, a 0-0 draw. And Heidenheim in the last episode, in Monday's live stream, a 0-0 draw away. Other than that, we're doing very, very well indeed, including in the last live stream of what should have been a very tough game against Newcastle at home. In the Champions League, we beat them 3-1. And then we had a really tough game following that up against Bayern Munich. And we beat them 1-0 as well. So, like I say, things are going very, very well indeed at the moment. And I'm kind of waiting for that switch to be flicked. But anyway, let's have a look at what's happening in the leagues. Bundesliga, we are top. Eintracht Frankfurt doing very, very well this season. You always get a team who are like unpredicted, if you will, to finish in the top 4. You always get one of those early doors. This season, it's Eintracht Frankfurt. Bayern are down in 4th place. They're 8 points behind us. Leipzig are 6 points behind us. Hiya, Stuart. Are you all right, mate? And Champions League, we've played 4 games, won them all. The only problem is the teams that are in there with us are Paris Saint-Germain. Is that Lyon or is it Lille? And I can never work these out. It's Lyon. Paris Saint-Germain, Lyon, Real Madrid and us have all won all of our games. So let's just have a quick scoot back and see what games we've got to play yet. So that is Lille. So we've got Lille to play, Legia Warsaw, FC Porto, and we've got Paris Saint-Germain to play. And that'll be the last of the 8 games in the league stage. All fairly nicely caught up there. Not an awful lot to tell you. There is a transfer window coming up. January transfer window is coming up. I think probably tonight we will just about finish before that. If I do need anybody, let's have a quick look at the finances. If I do need anybody, I've got 36 million in the transfer budget. And even if I spend all of that, it'll still leave us a surplus in the bank balance, which if you've watched any of my live streams or saves at all, you'll know that's a little bit of an oddity because normally I'm overdrawn in the bank. Okay, well, let's move on. Let's get some football played. Let's see if we can keep up with this this run that we're on. I mean, if we just go into here, let's hope the gameplay is good for you this stream, unlike in the Atletico Madrid save. Yeah, I know, Stuart. I know. Tell me about it. But it is what it is, you know. I mean, to be honest, I've said this so many times. I don't mind games like that. You do get games like that in football. I don't mind it. It's just the frequency of things that happen like that in Football Manager. It's bonkers, it's off the scale, and it shouldn't happen. It makes it very computer gamey. If you want that kind of thing, fantastic. I don't. Top goal scorer is Osni, 18 goals. Absolutely magnificent signing he's been. Highest average rating, Osni, 7.61. Most assists, Alex Scott, who sits just behind him. And Player of the Match awards, Sil, who has been out injured, but he's back now. Hopefully we can keep him fit. Osni and Hinsapi. And he is the centre-back that I've converted to a left full-back. Okay, I think it's about time we stopped waffling. I did have a message that Stevie's not around tonight, so he won't be coming in. I don't know whether Jay will come in, because if he's watched the if he's watched the last live stream on catch up, we absolutely spanked his beloved Newcastle 3-1 in the Champions League. So whether he'll come in tonight, I don't know. He might wait to come in until we've stopped talking about it. What's this, Bradley? What's this exclamation mark next to Bradley? What's that all about? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Oh, right, okay then. He needs a rest. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we have just had one of these stupid international breaks. 22 of our players were away on internationals. And of course, we come to play a league game and they're all shattered. Absolutely marvellous. Don't you love the international breaks? Okay, let me just have a quick catch up. So Pizzo is going to have to come in there. It looks like I'm going to have to do quite a bit of rotating here. Quite a lot of my team is very tired, which is not great. Naipan is tired as well. Who can we bring in for him? Verlac. Verlac can come in there. And Silly's very tired up front. This is not great, if I'm honest. I'm trying to play the same team. And rotation tends not to work very well. Advaldo can come in. Who else is in there? Trejo, Reed, Wendell. Right, okay. So Advaldo can come in for Sill. And we'll give Naipan a bit of a rest. And we'll bring Trejo in. He's not had much game time, but... So, thanks very much, international break. That's amazing. So, I've had to bring in 1, 2, 4 replacements for players who've come back off internationals and are absolutely shattered. So, thanks very much for that. Brilliant. Okay, let's give that a save and let's get into it. Yeah, I don't know whether there's going to be many people around tonight, Stuart. To be honest, I've not really looked. I mean, all the buzz at the moment is about FM26, so I've not looked if anybody is still doing, saves with FM24. But I mean, it is dead now. Essentially, it's dead, isn't it, FM24? Hiya, Jay. I didn't think you'd be in tonight, mate. Yeah, it's absolutely dead now, FM24. Oh, and they're all lacking in match sharpness. Very, very nicely organised. What games are on tonight? I'm not sure, actually. Let's... I'll have a quick look. Font of knowledge, that's me. When it decides to load. Right, we've only got a championship game on. Middlesbrough and Ipswich. I think the Bundesliga... there's only one game on in the Bundesliga. Yeah, there's not a lot of competition. But yeah, I mean, it's just... Like I say, no Prem, no. Like I say, the FM24 is essentially, it's dead now, isn't it? Everybody's waiting for FM26 to come out. Nobody really wants to watch. I mean, the options that I've got are basically to just stop live streaming and stop uploading videos. But for the sake of my channel, I need to keep some regular content going up. Hiya, Jaden, are you all right, mate? Yeah, so I need to keep regular content going up. So it's just going to be one of those things. I think I worked out this morning. I was having a look, and I think on my Monday, Wednesday, Friday uploads, I've probably got another 6 of those to do before FM24 comes out. You can continue. Save on FM26. Yes, I realise that. What's your? Yeah, I can't pronounce your username there. Osvaldo's in. He normally misses these. He's not missed that one. It's in the back of the net. Yes, yeah. So a couple of people have there. I don't come for the game, I come for the crack, says Jay. So somebody came in the other day who he was a United fan, and you had some right banter with him, didn't you? It was a real back and forwards. Well, we're better than you are. No, we're better than you are. No, I think we're better than you are. Well, where you're in the league? Well, we're above you in the league. So you had a real back and forwards with him. He's not been back since. You probably frightened him off, Jay. Yeah, I realise that, but I don't really. I mean, I want to start FM26. I want to treat it with a bit of respect, and I basically want to start new saves. So I think I'm not fully decided yet, but I think it's going to be maybe a women's team, Newcastle women's, for the live stream. But like I say, until I've seen some gameplay, I'm not sure on that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with my regular save. I don't know on that one yet. Has that been given? It's been given. Just a bit of fun. It's on top. Phone's about to die, so I might be back later. Okay, Jaden. Right, okay. I feel like we need to go attacking in this game because we've let them come back into the game here, and that's not ideal. See, I'm not coaching them on the sideline. That's what it is. I'm not doing my job properly. I'm waffling, and that's awful, over the top. Yeah, but I mean, that's kind of by the way, really, whether you can play an FM24 save in FM26. I just think at the moment, because we've played this game for 2 years now, basically, I think it's dead. I think FM24 is just dead now. Everybody's waiting for the new game to come out. The anticipation is immense, isn't it? We're getting loads of snippets of things coming out now. There was some stuff came out yesterday and today. So everybody's after that now. Pizzo is injured. Right, okay, that's not ideal. What's that? Oh, hang about. No, we won't do that. We'll just carry on with that. Football Manager's very good at that, getting you to use up a substitution slot in like 30 seconds before half time. Right, okay, we're angry with that because that is not good enough. We're top of the Bundesliga. I expect better. But then again, Alex Scott is really tired. Pizzo's injured. Pacho is tired. I mean, could it get any worse, really? Okay, Simic will have to come on then. And who else can we bring on? Maybe Nielsen. I mean, he's not really a left back, but I think he can play there. Yeah. So Jay, you want me to make my whole channel about... Shall I rename the channel? Shall I call it Jay's channel instead of the Gobby Gaffer? So you want me to do Newcastle women and Newcastle men? I can tell you now that's not happening. I might do the Newcastle women. I'm quite interested in that one. I don't think I'll be doing Newcastle men. What do you think of Sweden's national team? Graham Potter might be the new manager. Really? Right, okay, that's interesting. So if you've not... I'm back, and thanks for commenting, by the way. I can't pronounce your username, but thanks for commenting and thanks for being here. If you've not watched any of my live streams, I don't agree with international football, so I don't watch it. I mean, I've had the situation here. So we've had an international break. 22 of my players have been away on international duty, come back to play what for me is a really important game, and 4 of my players are really tired. Consequently, we're drawing 1-1. So I don't agree with international football, I'm afraid. Just a personal opinion, I don't agree with it. Could do a team like Sheffield Wednesday or Morecambe, teams in bad financial situation. Sheffield Wednesday's one on my list, Stuart. I have got Sheffield Wednesday on my list. But what I want to do, obviously, because we're doing the console, what I want to do is watch the early access people playing the game, and I want to see how it plays and see what the mechanics of the game are like before I decide on a team. Not that I mean, it makes much difference what team you, but just it's to get a feel, isn't it? Get a feel for the game for a couple of weeks, and then I'll buy the game for console, and then I'll know where I'm going. I'm doing South Shields in the lowest division, English National Law, because local to me, on bottom to top save. I tell you what would be interesting, Jay. That would be very interesting if I did South Shields as well. And let's see how we both do with South Shields. That could be very interesting. I haven't thought about that one, you know. That could be very, very interesting, couldn't it? Okay, we are going to have to make some changes here. I think we'll bring Goering in for Scott, although he can't really play there. We might have to drop him back there. Let's do something a bit like this. I have gone to this in me Atletico Madrid spoiler. I've gone to this in my Atletico Madrid save because the 4-2-2-2 just looked really ugly. I just don't like it at all. Right, let's do that. Gray is looking tired as well. Right, Sutter can come in and play in there. How many changes that I've made at half time? This is bonkers, and this is all down to international football. My God, the more international football gets played, the more I absolutely hate and despise it. It's madness. Obviously, like my team, Manchester City, John Stones is fit for every England game, always comes back injured, then can't play for City. Just don't agree with it at all. It's a bit of a soapbox item of mine. You hit a little bit of a dodgy nerve there, mate, with the Swedish international team. I'm not a big fan of international football at all. Osney, ball forward. Alvaldo loses possession. Absolutely terrific. So is he tired as well? Can you get a tackle in there? If you can't get a tackle in, just kick him. Good save there by Backman. Good save. Yeah, I mean, I must admit, I have probably picked a bit of an extreme there because John Stones is quite injury prone these days. But, yeah, I don't agree with international football. I just don't. Okay, Backman. Looped ball out to Nielsen. Nielsen playing out of position now. Can we get a winning goal here? Because, as I showed right at the very beginning, all season we've only had 2 draws all season in the League, Cup, and that's in the back of the net. Osney, 19th goal of the season. Right, okay. 70 minutes. Do we drop? I might give it a few more minutes, and then I might drop into a bit more of a cautious mentality. Yeah, sorry about that, Mr. Sweden fan. I went on a bit of a rant there, but it is one of my triggers. I have a bit of a soapbox about international football. Just don't agree with it. Right, okay, let's go into... I think I have got this set up, haven't I? Right, cautious mentality. Let's just switch these round. Right, okay. So once again, I'm really struggling here to I'll call you Sickle. How about that? Sickle. Hope that doesn't offend you at all. So what team do you support, Sickle? And are you playing the console version of Football Manager? Couple of questions there. It's usually people asking me questions. Right, Sudakov, I think he can go. Yes, he can. Right, Sudakov can drop in there, I think. I think that's all my changes made now. I have put 2 days rest in after this game because in 2 days' time we play a Champions League game. Brilliant. Love it. So my players are going to be even more shattered for that. Osney, careful now. Ball to Martel. Martel just stands and gives the ball away. Lovumbo. And that's in the back of the net. It's 2-2 with 10 minutes left on the clock. And I have gone into a defensive tactic. Okay, we're going to have to go back into the attacking tactic then, aren't we? In fact, we'll have to go very attacking. The very same thing happened to me in the Atletico Madrid save. I was winning a game quite easily, and then all of a sudden, I mean, what's that all about? Backman, very, very poor. Yeah, it's just a little guess here, but Jay, but I'm guessing you really like your new signing. Go on, Nielsen. We need another goal now. Unfortunately, Osney, our record goal scorer, his goal's been cancelled out. Osney's in again. Can he put it in the back of the net? No, he can't. Tackle comes in. Referee not interested in that one for a penalty. Advaldo, what can he do? Branthwaite, 5 minutes of time added on. Sutter plays the ball to Sudakov. Are we going to go right with this? No, we're going to play the ball over the top. Advaldo, and he misses. And we're drawing this game 2-2. We ain't scoring a goal. When you miss those kind of sitters at the end of a game, you ain't winning a game. Osney chips the ball in. Keeper takes that one nice and easy. Does it for his country as well. I've never heard of him before, Jay. Never heard of him. Well, thanks very much for that, Football Manager. That was absolutely brilliant. So you put a really damaging international break in there. 4 of my players really tired, screwed me left, right and centre, and that's only the 3rd time we've dropped points this season. I'm going to have to say I'm angry. I'm angry at the game, not angry at my players, because they can't help being tired, can they? Okay, so Eintracht Frankfurt, potentially good goal level points with us. That is a very, very, very damaging result, that. Very damaging result. Okay, so we're going to have to pay another 9.5 million out. 50 appearances. I wouldn't have thought he'd made 50 appearances, to be honest. Okay, Champions League. We've got 100% record in the Champions League, but that's before we had that international break that absolutely screwed all my players. Okay, let's move into this. No German players. The 2 big German players in Theo. Right. Yeah, I mean, fair play. It's you know, if you can pick these kind of fairly unknown players up and then they turn out to be gems, then fantastic. We've got a 3 o'clock kickoff tomorrow against Everton. We could, if results go our way tomorrow, we could end up top of the league, but that's depending on whether we win and results going our way. We need Tottenham and Bournemouth to drop points. Tottenham seems to be a bit revitalised, don't they, by this new manager that they've got in. Right, okay, what happened to Eintracht Frankfurt? Did they lose? They're having a bit of a dodgy run. Got beat by Bayern in the DFB Pokal, beat by Dortmund, beat by Augsburg. Okay. Got to do it with PSR. I know, Jay, I know. It's... I know. Got Brighton. Yeah, Brighton are not doing that well, I don't think, this season, are they? I should have saved that, actually, shouldn't I? And we've got Dortmund next as well. Let's give that a bit of a save. Okay, well, that didn't go particularly well, did it, really? Team selection. Right, okie dokie. Right, let's bring Sil back in up front. I'm going to make him a pressing forward, actually. I always think advanced forwards and pressing forwards work better together. I'm going to do something a little bit different as well. I'm going to go to the formation I'm playing with Atletico Madrid. I'm going to do that. So he can play attacking midfielder and he can attack. And Guerin can be the playmaker. Ball winning DM. Pizzo, Pacho. Right, okay, so we need to... Those players who were out tired, we need to bring them back in now. Oh, they're out. Oh, it's Champions League, isn't it? Right, okay. Right, let's stick Naipan in the middle then as the DLP. Martel, Gray, Pizzo. We want who normally plays there? It's Bradley, isn't it? Well, it did say Bradley needed a rest anyway, so we might leave Bradley on the bench. I think that looks okay. Let's give that a try. Champions League. Who's City's next CCL game? Ours is Benfica. Is it Valencia or something like that? I can't remember now. It's internationals, you see. Yeah, my brain switches off when the internationals are on. I've got to switch it all back on again now for City, but I'm not sure who we've got. Right, okay, let's get into this game. So you've got Benfica. I mean, that won't be easy. Won't be easy at all. Yeah, I've just noticed there Stuart saying first half injury, not surprising as it used to be. It's I find that the game is very predictable when you've played it a long time. It's like at the end of that game when Advaldo missed that chance. I knew we weren't going to win it. You just know, because he should have scored that. He would have buried that at any other time. But because the game wants it to be a 2-2, he nearly hits a corner flag with it. And it's very predictable. I mean, you know, even if FM26 is predictable, at least it's going to be a new, fresh game. And, you know, we probably won't get used to that predictability till we've been playing it for 6 or 7 months, by which time we'll all be excited for FM27 coming out. Right, we are at home here, aren't we? We're going to go attacking. Right, come on, Osney and Sil. Let's get your shooting boots on, lads. Let's sort this lot out, because we don't want to be dropping points in the Champions League as well. Particularly with the teams that are up there, PSG, Real Madrid. Free kick, Sil. Can you stick this under the bar, lad, not over it? No, they say that was a complete opposite of what I said. Chevalier. I did look at him for the goalkeeping position, but I know in real life he's quite well respected, isn't he? In this game, I think he's offside there. Oh, he's at the post with that. We've just announced I'll retire at the end of the season on my FM save. Hiya, Paul. So you alright, mate? I haven't seen you for a while. Silly's now injured, okay. It's a bit early to be saying I'll wait till half time. Sil seems a little bit injury prone, doesn't he? I don't want to speak too soon, but He does seem a little bit injury prone. Okay. Just before half time, free kick. What are they going to do with this? Ours sailed over the bar. And theirs is in the back of the net. Okay, let's just hope that that switch has not been flicked. I don't want to see that again, thanks very much. So we are losing at home as well in the Champions League. Once again, we're angry. Tiredness. I think Pizzo was looking a bit tired, but let's crack on. Come on, lads. We've not had a single shot on target. You do realise, don't you, Football Manager? I've got the best striker in the league, probably in Europe, up front, Osney. He's scoring goals for fun. Okay, Advaldo's not the greatest, but we've still not had a shot on target. Osney. Header over the top. Seems like it's going wrong in both saves. Yeah, well, we all know, don't we? There's a switch that gets flicked. We all know that. So it's common knowledge. So when you think everything's going really well, then see, look at that pass there from Naipan. Naipan wouldn't do a pass like that. He's a tremendous midfielder. We're losing 2-0. Okay then, okay. It's going to be like that then, is it, Football Manager? We should not be losing to these. We should not be losing to these. But you can see why, can't you? This is why we're losing. Look at my team. It's absolutely shattered. And that's all thanks to that international break. They've all come back absolutely shattered. Okay, let's bring Verlac on. I mean, none of this is going to make any difference. I may as well just not bother now. We're losing this game. There's not a lot I can do, really. I think we'll bring Bradley on. So I mean, that's 3 changes, isn't it? I mean, I may as well make all the 5 now. We'll bring... No, we won't. Can Sudakov play higher up? Yes, he can. Sudakov can come in for Gray. He can go up there, and we'll go to the 4-2-2-2 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I can make one more, can't I? Let's bring Sutter in for Martel. He's on a yellow, so am I willing to say that I was unbeaten 18 games, then lost 4 in a row? Jay's got a bit. What? Stop making excuses. Okay, don't shout at me, Jay. Right, let's do that. Let's get into it. I mean, the referee may as well blow his whistle now. We ain't getting back into this game. It's annoying now because I've had games where I've been 2-0 up. The Atletico Madrid one, I was 3-1 up in that game and drew it 4-4. Look at that from Advaldo again. You have to try and make a story up, and it's very hard as a content creator when you see stuff like this happening. We've not had one single shot on target. We're top of the Champions League. We're top of the Bundesliga. We've not had one single shot on target against a French team who are a lot worse than we are. It doesn't make sense at all to me. Penalty ref? Oh, no penalty at all. That's in the back. Osney's 20th goal of the season. It's too late though now. We need to score 2 goals now. Even a draw in this game is a disaster. Yeah. Go on. 4 minutes of time added on. So we've lost the game. Thank you. Thanks very, very much indeed. Marvellous. You're definitely right there, Stuart. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you do get them. It's... I mean, I can't tell you what's happened in the Athletics because I've been playing that today, so I can't tell you what's happened in that. I mean, on the one hand, I'm complaining, but then on the other hand, there are things have happened in that are positive. So I don't really want to spoil the next episode. But, yeah, I mean, it's just... I don't know. Okay, so, there are still teams to play yet. Real Madrid has still got to play. Liverpool have jumped up there now. So that was a very, very bad result, that. Very bad result. Yeah, I mean, he's 22-year-old Brazilian, Advaldo. I mean, if we just analyse his stats for a second. Okay, his position is not great. But first touch, excellent. Very composed. Very composed. He's got a 16 for composure. And yet he's just... had 2 chances where he's nearly at the corner flag and he's put one into row Z. But he's very composed. Quick. Don't make sense. No idea. Don't make sense. Yeah, I know, Stuart. Some of the best professionals in the world, they can't manage to string a couple of passes together. I know, but it's what I've got the saying, haven't I? It's curveballs and levels of difficulty. And that's what the game does. It's a computer game. Sports Interactive are making a computer game. They're not making a management simulation. It's a computer game. So all these buffoonery Mickey Mouse things that you see going on, they're all things designed to make it difficult for you. And, I mean, that's what's happening at the moment, isn't it? Okay, Dortmund, who are 5th. Let's see if we can do anything in this game. It's not helping, though, is it, with my team being so tired. I don't think I put any rest days in there. Right, let's put a couple of rest days in there. 2 rest days. It's a good job Mr. Ed's not in. Hiya, Tyler. All right, mate. That's a very good... let's have a look. Let's have a look whether he... Advaldo, does he have a problem with big matches? I mean, to be honest, it doesn't really... it doesn't really matter with him. He's very Jekyll and Hyde. He enjoys big matches. So even that's not a... The only cons he's got, he's don't have the greatest jumping reach. Okay, well, I'm not... both of the things that he's done that have hit the corner flag and gone into row Z have been shots. Fairly poor in the air. Okay, I'm not asking him to head the ball. I'm asking him to kick the ball straight. I mean, look at the pros. The switch has been flicked. The switch has been flicked. I could have Lionel Messi in this team and Ronaldo, and we'd still be losing games. The switch has been flicked. Yeah, I know, Tyler. Well, I when you say you're not sure, I'm absolutely sure. I know what it is. I know what it is. It's the game has flicked the switch to make it difficult for you. That's what it's done. Real Madrid, Champions League playoff place. Right, okay. Let's just have a quick look at that then. Obviously, they've played their game now, haven't they? This is one of the most difficult parts of being a content creator and playing Football Manager. When you're playing it in your living room and you can rant and rave and you can throw the controller out of the window and you can have a real meltdown about it. As a content creator, you're meant to make a story up about it. So if your goalkeeper throws the ball to their centre forward for him to put the ball in the back of the net, which I've seen umpteen times happen, you're meant to make a story up about that. You're not really allowed to say that the game is cheating or whatever. I mean, fortunately, Mr. Ed's not in tonight because he would be having a field day now. What was I looking at there? Competitions. Let's have a look. Right, okay then. Paris Saint-Germain still top Real Madrid. So Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain, we have Paris Saint-Germain to play as well. Yeah, it's not ideal, that is it, really? Not ideal. Okay, maybe it's just a little blip. Maybe the game is saying you've got to have a little blip, which I know he's fine, that's okay. So we're playing Dortmund now, we're 5th. Let's see whether we can do a number on these. But the game's going to have to allow my strikers to start scoring goals that count. Let's go back to the 4-2-2-2. It's very ugly. I don't really like it, but let's do that. So we'll change him to an advanced playmaker on support. Naipan can be midfielder on attack. While we are in a bad news, I lost the Carabao Cup final 2-0 to City. Thought I was using my attacking formation, but turns out it was my defence one. Yeah, it's all right, Pulse. You're in good company because I know somebody on this channel who played a left back in goal and didn't realise it. So you're in very good company. No, when you believe it, you'll get ripped to shreds. I know. I just started a new job, so it's been a little hard to tune in, but I do when I can. Oh, you're very welcome, Tyler. You started a new job. I hope it goes well for you, mate. Hope it goes well. Yeah, I mean, unbelievably, real life gets in the way of Football Manager sometimes. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Right, okay, I think we're all right there, aren't we? Pizzo. I'd like to get my team back together if I could. So let's bring Bradley back in. This is the team that was winning stuff. Bradley, let's get Bradley in there. But let's get Hinsapi there. Right, so this team was ripping it up, shiny green dots everywhere, and there's no reason why this team should not beat Borussia Dortmund. No reason at all. Let's have a look and see what happens. So he's still going to get injured in this game again, and then Advaldo is going to keep putting the ball into Rose Ed. Do I still need a keeper on Atletico Madrid? No, I don't think I do, actually. I think my keeper's okay. It's quite difficult now, really. I've been thinking about this a lot today. I've been like counting up the number of games and the number of videos I've got to make just to try and get it right for when FM26 comes out. But it is quite difficult because, like, normally you'd be looking to the next transfer window thinking, right, I could do with a new left back or a right back or a midfielder or whatever. And at the moment I'm thinking, but FM26 comes out in a few weeks. Am I that bothered really? Because, I mean, obviously I should be. Olseney's through. And Olseney misses by a mile. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait for FM26 to come out. There's lots of reports coming out, though. Same keeper on all my saves, and he's amazing all the time. All right, who is it, Jay? Yeah, there's been a few videos made today, and the early access, like the alpha version of the game, the press have been playing it, haven't they? So you've got there's comments being made as diverse as, and I've written them down here. Forbes have said the game FM26 has been rebuilt for the modern attention span. That doesn't sound good, does it really? On the other hand, Eurogamer said it's going to take a lot of getting used to. It seems very mixed, the reviews on it. Seems very mixed. I mean, I can't wait for it to come out. Obviously, as console players. See, there's a perfect example there. We don't celebrate goals like that on this channel. Silla's scored there, but he was given the ball to score with, so I don't celebrate them, unfortunately. How Osman misses Cities is unbelievable, I know. I know, but then, you know, you get stuff like that happening. I think, from what I've read and heard, I think the match engine is going to be pretty much the same. There's one or two changes, physical changes. Obviously, they've brightened it all up. Colours, backgrounds, everything, stadiums, that's all been tarted up. But from what I can gather, the match engine itself is probably 85% the same. So we're probably still going to have to put up with things like that happening. Ball in the box. Bradley. And Osney misses an absolute... Right, I don't think... Oh, have I? Ernst. I might have heard of him, Jay. I'm not sure, really. Yeah, but I'm reasonably happy with my keeper, Atletico Madrid keeper. He's all right. He's certainly better than the one who was who I paid £300,000 a week and he's now out on loan. I don't know. Naipan, play it forward, lad. That's a nice goal. I bet the flag's up. I bet any money the flag's up on that one because that was a beauty. That was a cracker. Plays for Hertha Berlin. Was it disallowed? Of course it's disallowed. It was a cracker. Let's watch this again. Look how good this goal was. Oh, it was nose hairs as well. See, this time he didn't hit the corner flag with it. Oh, my God. You have to just try and keep your temper with this game, don't you, really? Five at the back. Paul's saying, oh, we've scored again. What's going on here? Is that one being disallowed as well? I missed that one. We'll have to watch that one on the replay. Although probably will get disallowed again. Will it get disallowed again? Oh, it's been allowed, that one. That's okay then. Let's have a look at this again. Osney goes wide. Scott slides it in. Sill. This time he hits it with the right bit of his boot and it goes in the back of the goal. I mean, I quite like playing five across the back. When I do, though, I play three centre-backs, two wide, and then I play with wing-backs and usually play them quite high. But I quite like that. I'd kind of find, though, generally, that it's not... I don't think you create an awful lot in it because you've got that extra defender in there. Even though you've got your wing-backs bombing on, I find it a little less creative than other tactics. But I like doing things. I mean, you know, I've had one or two people saying, oh, look at your tactic, it looks really weird. I like doing stuff like that. It's just something a bit different, isn't it? It's like this 4-2-2-2. It's, hey, we can say pleased at half time. Amazing. Right, come on, lads. You see, the difference is now is my team's looking okay at half time. Sill's looking a bit tired. We'll bring... shall we bring Advaldo on for him? Or shall we give somebody else a bit of a run out? Well, we're 2-0 ahead, aren't we? I think we'll bring Sutter on and stick him in midfield. let's try and hold this 2. And let's do that. My attack is good. Striker has 18 goals and wingers are decent. The problem is, yeah, the problem is if you have 5 at the back and you've got wingers on, your midfield's going to suffer then, isn't it? So you've got to find that extra, because you put an extra defender in, you've got to find that extra player. I mean, I usually, when I'm playing with 5 at the back with 2 high wing backs, I normally don't play with wingers. Or if I do, maybe just 1. I know people don't like that. It's a bit imbalanced, but... Right, come on. It's looking like it might have been tiredness, this, after the international break. But it's something we're going to have to get used to, because there'll be another one coming up soon, so... What it is, Stuart, what it is, and I discovered this a while ago, that it's weird because the match engine in Football Manager can be brilliant at times. It can be absolutely brilliant. But a lot of the time it has a very, very poor way of demonstrating things. So, you know, when your world-class striker is hitting the corner flag, it's trying to tell you something. And you have to try and figure it out. It's a puzzle that you have to try and figure out. It's difficult to say, Paul. So, I mean, the other thing as well I find, and I've said this before many times, but the other thing that I find is, let me just pause this, is that you get a lot of content creators and they'll come on and say, oh, this is a world-beating 4-3-3 or 4-1-2, but if they come up with these and, oh, you do this, you do this, you do this. That's okay if you've got the players to play that. If you've not got the players to play that, it won't work. So, you know, you're talking about having a back 5. Have you got the players to play in a back 5? You know, have you got wing backs who can bomb on? You know, have they got the stamina to do that? What's the crossing like? You've got to analyse your players as well. It's not all about just saying, right, I'm going to, you know, play this formation and tactic and chuck these players into it. It's, you know, it doesn't... And I think you get lulled into a false sense of security because a lot of content creators who want the clicks and they want the views will put this killer attacking formation and they get the clicks and they get the views. It doesn't mean to say it's going to work for everybody. It's worked for them because they are very, very good at the game and they brought the players in who can use it. We could do with another goal here, lads, because Dortmund have got one back. Short to Scott. Olsen had just hit that. Oh, another corner. Well, if you've got really good wing backs, then I would certainly... But it depends, you know, if you've got really good wingers as well, what you're going to sacrifice. I mean, it's the same as the advice I give to people. I get asked all of the time, you know, how do you select a tactic? How do you select a formation? Well, you do it by, you go into your squad and you select it by, you know, ability and whatever. And it's no good playing with a winger system if you've got no wingers or your wingers are crap. You've got to build your team on what you've got. So if you've got good wing backs and wingers, then you've got a dilemma, haven't you? Right, okay, let me have a look at this now. I don't think I've made any changes yet, have I? Right, no, I haven't. Oh, yes, I did. I brought Sutter in, didn't I? Okay, we'll bring Verlac and Sudakov, and we'll bring Nielsen in for one of the centre-backs, because the centre-backs have not had a break yet, have they? I mean, should we drop again? I don't think I'm going to drop, because last time I did it, we dropped into a low block and they equalised. I mean, this game could still go to a 2-2 yet. It's got time to do it. It's usually about the 88th minute, isn't it? Bradley, Simic. We've got Pizzo on the bench, though, haven't we? Why would you want to bring a centre-back on when we've got Pizzo on the bench? Come on, mate. You're meant to be footballing assistant manager. Sort yourself out. Oh, here we go. 87 minutes. I said 88, didn't I? Ooh, what a save. Oh, it was offside, I think. He has put the ball in the back of the net, but 4 minutes of time added on. Right, take it to the corner flag. We're going the wrong way. Not that corner flag, the other corner flag. Out wide, out wide. Wide left, wide left. Oh, nicely taken. Verlac, back to him again. Go on, Hinsapi, run into space. Take it to the corner flag. Try and get a corner out of it. No, you've given the ball away there. And that's exactly what we didn't want. Because now Dortmund potentially are going to get the equaliser. Not happy at the moment at all. Really, really not happy at the moment at all. What a disaster tonight has been. Absolute disaster tonight. What the hell is going wrong? Let's just remind ourselves here. So including all of the friendlies, we've drawn 2 games. It's all been shiny green dots. All of a sudden, I've turned on my computer tonight and on my PS5, we've drawn 2 and lost 1. We've not won a game yet tonight. What is going on here? Have I bought a new camera? It seems different. Very observant, Pulse. Yes, I have. I've bought myself. I'm trying to cut a long story short. So the video camera that I was using, the 4K video camera that I was using, I now use that dedicated for my grandson's football because I'm the videographer and photographer for the club. So I use that specifically for that. So all the settings can stay the same and the mounts and everything. And then I bought this. It's an OBS spot camera, which I quite like. I've turned the tracking off on it, but other than that, I quite like it. Right, Leipzig, away from home. They want revenge. They'll want revenge for the Super Cup. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What do you do when a team has been just winning absolutely everything and then all of a sudden it's not anymore? Yeah, I quite like it, Pulse. I quite like it. It's a good camera, and it also puts itself to sleep. So when I turn OBS off, it just puts itself to sleep. Then when I switch OBS back on, it comes back into life. It's quite a nifty little gadget, and I've got it on a nice little tripod, and I don't need to move it or anything. So yeah, I like it. I did a lot of research. I did a lot of research before I I bought it, but it just means that the other camera now, because I was using the other camera for two different things, so I had to keep changing settings, I had to keep changing the mount on the bottom, and it wasn't ideal really. So, and my grandson's team is doing so well. It has been ever since we joined. We won the cup last season, and they're just a cracking little team. So videoing it and, you know, videoing the goals and the play and everything is just great. So it's worth doing. FC26 wants to be FM so bad that they've added realistic game speeds. All right. Football career. Currently played Division 8. First choice goalkeeper, but I go and train with a Division 3 team. But I'd be second choice at first. Division 8. So you'd be going up to Division 3. Yeah, I mean it's I mean obviously in like modern day football, you know, footballers have those decisions to make. It's never easy, is it really? It's never easy. I mean, I mean, if you're enjoying your football and winning games, is your team good? Have you got some good mates in there? I mean, sometimes at your age, that's kind of could be more important than actually, you know, moving to a better division. I don't know. It's a difficult one, isn't it? But our manager we'll play a team and beat them, and then he's constantly getting the opposition parents coming to him and saying, "Can we join your club?" He had that after last week's game. Their goalkeeper had an absolute blinder. We won 3-2. If it hadn't have been for him, we probably would have stuck 6 goals past them easy. And then his dad came to our manager afterwards and said, "Can my son join?" But then we have a dedicated goalkeeper, and one of my grandsons plays on the wing, but he's also a really good goalkeeper. So we don't really need a goalkeeper. Right. Well, maybe you're talking yourself into the job then, Jay. Maybe you know, if you're better than the keeper that they've got, then as long as that's not just your opinion, you know, you need to make sure that it's other people's opinion as well. Because it's all very well thinking yourself that you're better than somebody else, but are you actually? You know, I'm not trying to be mean there. I'm just trying to be realistic. Right, he prefers the players in it. Right, let's have 2 advanced forwards on the pitch then. Let's play them to the strengths. He wants to play advanced forward as well, doesn't he? He's bloody 5-star still. What star rating is Osney? He's 4.5 star. And they've got these players hitting the corner flag and row Z. They're having a laugh, aren't they? Unbelievable, isn't it? Right, okay. Well, I think we just play the same team again. It's got to play itself back into form again, hasn't it? Can't catch a ball. That is rather important as a goalkeeper. That is rather important as a goalkeeper. I think goalkeeper though is the most difficult position in a team, without a shadow of a doubt, because when I'm doing the video, and I always make sure I put some of our goalkeepers' saves in there, because when I'm doing highlights, it's very easy just to put the goals in, but I always make sure that I put some of the goalkeepers' saves in as well, because I think it's a very, very unsung position. Because, you know, if you let 4 in a game and you lose 4-0, then, you know, you're the worst player on the pitch, aren't you? But then, no, you're not really, because it's just one of them things. The defence might have had a bad day. You are, if you make a mistake in goal, then you're probably in trouble, aren't you? Okay, let's try this one then. It's for the 4th try of the evening to try and win a game. But it is Leipzig. It's in the Cup. They are after revenge for the Super Cup. It was 2-2 in the Super Cup. Cup went to penalties and we just about beat them on penalties. Let's see if we can win this. Hinsapi, lovely ball forward for Scott. That one's picked up though, Hinsapi. Back to Gray. Naipan. Bit weak. Yeah, I mean, it's... I just feel like... you know, it needs doing for goalkeepers because, hey, still scored. Flag stay down. Whoa, we're up and running here. I think it's very important because not only that, but, you know, it gives the goalkeeper... I think you've definitely got to be a different kind of personality to be a goalkeeper. Nice finish, that one. Any lurkers in the chat, leave a comment. Yeah. Yeah, as Paul says, if there are any lurkers in the chat, if you could give me a like and subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, because I have videos 5 days a week. I have Monday, Wednesday, Friday is my ordinary save, and then I'll live stream on a Monday and a Friday as well. Taken by Backman, but it was a poor shot. Yeah, unfortunately, the format that I'm looking at here from YouTube has changed. So it shows me how long I've been online, but it doesn't show me how many likes I've got anymore. I'm sure they've actually done something there where it wasn't broken, so they fixed it. Bit bonkers, but it is what it is. Scott wins the ball there. Good anticipation. Come on, lads. We need to get back into a rhythm again. Yep. Osney. 21st goal of the season. Ipswich penalty miss. Right, okay. Yeah, tonight I've been on over an hour. We've had 33 views. Once again, very, very poor. But then it's to be expected. You know, nobody really wants to watch FM24 anymore, do they? You know, it's all FM26 now. I think the early access will be out for PC though next week, probably early week. We'll get that, which will be good. We'll get an early chance to. I think Stevie, who comes in the chat, he's a PC player. He's ordered it on early access. So we'll probably get a little bit of feedback from him when it comes out. Maybe by, say, next Friday's live stream, if he comes in the chat, we might get a little bit of feedback from him about what the game's like. Okay, so we're going to be pleased again. We're winning 2-0. Can we hang on to that 2-0? We are starting to look a little bit fitter, although Gray is very tired. Let's bring Sutter on for him. A 2-0 at Leipzig, you know, is not to be sniffed at because Leipzig always have our number. Well, generally they do. But we're actually beating them here 2-0 at their place. But we need to keep the ball out of there. If they get 1, they'll more than likely get 2. So we need to keep the ball out of the back of the net. And that's a bit of a lazy swing of the leg there. Never really confident on that, was he? Never really confident. Got a bit of a tickle in my throat tonight, which is not ideal when I've got to talk a lot. Yeah, I think Bradley has. I think his effectiveness in the team has dropped a lot. I think when our overall star rating was lower, and he was a better player in the team, he used to bomb down that right and whack the ball in the back of the net, and we haven't seen that for ages now. So I think he's dropping. Although he did well there. Lovely ball there from Martel to Osney. He's some player, Osney. Some player. When the game lets him score goals, he can score goals like a gun. 3-0 now against Leipzig. Osney's in again. That's a foul, ref. No. What's he given there? Oh, he's going to a little box. It looks like it might be a foul. It's like it might be a free kick. What are we saying then, VAR? Are we saying it's a penalty or what? Oh, dear me. Okay, fine. No penalty. Although, I mean, it is weird, isn't it? Was it the live stream on Monday? We had a penalty in virtually every game. It was a bit bonkers. Right, let's bring Nielsen in at centre back. Simic can come in at centre back. Pizzo and who is the backup left back? Oh, it's Pacho, isn't it? Pacho. Right, let's change all of the defence. I did that in the Atletico Madrid save and conceded 2 goals straight away. But we are winning 3-0 now, so perhaps I think we'll drop the... Oh, we are on cautious already. Oh, I've gone to the cautious mentality, haven't I? 2 goals for Osney. Can I get another one? Get his hat-trick? See, I could have put him as a penalty taker for that penalty if we'd have been given it. But this is a very nice win, this, against Leipzig. First win of the night as well. Okay, maybe it's Football Manager just trying to keep it interesting. We all know a Football Manager likes squeaky bum time, don't they? We're going to be delighted about that one. That is very, very nice indeed. Okay. Let's move forward. Eintracht Frankfurt 2, Schalke 0. So basically they've won their league game. So we need to win now to stay ahead of them. Bayern have moved up to 3rd place. Still 6 points behind us, but we really can't afford to drop any more points now. It's just not a thing now. We can't drop any more points. Couple of days rest. We've got Mönchengladbach 7th. First of December. 24 days till Christmas Day. Branthwaite set for a move. I mean, he is 30 now, but then again, I mean, it's FM26, that's all I'll say. Okay, another win is needed here. We've had a little bit of a dodgy spell there. Let's move it on. Quarter-final draw. Shall we have a look at who we're favourites of Bayern Munich? Any bets being put on? Köln. Mönchengladbach. Hamburg. Oh, we've got Hamburg. That'll do us. Away from home. Hamburg are everybody's whipping boy, aren't they? Freiburg and Hertha Berlin versus Bayern. It's all right if we can get through there and get through to the semis. They're all beatable, aren't they, apart from Bayern? And we have beaten Bayern this season already. But We need the football manager gods to be on our side. We've got a Champions League game after this one. I need to put a couple more days rest in there. I'm just about getting my players back to some kind of fitness again. So I'm guessing there'll be another international break soon. Right, let's put a couple of rest days in here. Once again, rest all players. 2 days. Done. Okay, we're getting some nice connecting lines up at the top there, aren't we? I think we're just going to play the same team again. Right, come on, lads. Another 3 points. We need to keep it going now. We've had our little bad run. We need to start turning it on now. I wonder if it's made a difference making Osney an advance forward. Man, he was playing in that position as like a poacher or whatever, wasn't he? All the time we were getting them shiny green dots. There's not a lot happening here, is there? Let's go attacking. One 0 down again. Oh. No response. Go on, Olsen, it's yours, lad. Just run it. Run it. You've got a bit of support coming. Run it. You're going very, very wide, lad. What a waste of time that was. How many men they're getting forward and at speed as well. Two 0. Okay, so it wasn't a blip then, was it? Yeah, I don't think I want to watch that again. Bit of a horror show, that. Sill and Osney, 2 best strikers in the league. 6.4 and 6.5. Tackle. Tackle. Something shady's happening in the background. Hiya, Willie. All right, mate. Enjoying the stream. I'm glad you are. I'm not enjoying it very much. Oh, my God. It's 3-0. What is going on? What is going on? Oh, Gordon Bennett. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Will. You'll understand if you say I'm not. Things are not going well. We're losing 3-0. What's going on? Oh, they're having a corner as well. A throw in. Hey, Backman! Round of applause. You've remembered what your hands are for, lad. Jay, I think he needs a bit of coaching. Certainly entertaining those viewers. Ups and down here is exciting. Yeah, it's a very. How long have you been in the stream, Will? Because were you here when I showed the all the shiny green dots that we'd collected? Because we've been absolutely outstanding in the Champions League and the Bundesliga, and all of a sudden we can't kick a ball straight. 4 shots, just 1 on target. We're losing 3-0 at half time. Okay, Football Manager, you need to balance it now. You need to balance this. So this needs to dip just under the bar now. Still just under the bar. Make it 3-1. It's not going to make a lot of difference, but oh, what a surprise. It's hit the frame of the goal. What a surprise. About an hour. Been waking up. Oh, God. I think we should all have, after this game, I think we should all have a little reminder of how it was going before I turned the PS5 on tonight. Osney is injured, is he? What a surprise again. Just before half time. Again. No, sorry, you're not pinching a substitution slot from me. Yep, you got that one right. Okay, Advaldo can come on. I mean, my 2 attacking midfields are looking very, very tired, aren't they? So they will have to get changed. Sudakov can come in there, I think. I fell asleep here and just woke up before 7. I must admit, I'm laughing there, Will. I did the same myself this afternoon. I had a bit of a nap this afternoon. I always like to have a nap before a live stream because all this running up and down the pitch, it's really tiring. So I always like to have a little nap before the live stream. Just keep my fitness up, you know. You're currently playing a retro 94-95 season with AC Milan. I bet that's fun. Are you playing PC or console, Will? Where's this beat? Next week, I think it'll be, Will. But you've not got too much longer to wait now. I think it'll be next week. Maybe Tuesday or something next week, I think it'll come out. Signed Nedved. Are you playing on PC, right? Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I mean, obviously the PC players will get to know more than likely next week. That's been disallowed. Yeah, the PC players will get to know next week, won't they? Early access, they'll get to know how the game's playing. As console players, we literally have no idea. Is it going to be the same as a PC? I mean, we just don't know, do we, really? We'll bring Pacho on. Oh, we can't make any more. Okay, fine. Whatever. And Mac Manaman. My God. Okay, I think something is telling me we maybe need to change the formation again. but I'm not quite sure what to go to. Don't know what to do, really. All right, getting used to the new game. It looks amazing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether you were here when I read that. So these latest things that have come out, obviously the press have had the alpha access to the game. So two headlines. Forbes headline was, it's going to be four, is it? Forbes headline was rebuilt for modern attention spans. And Eurogamer, it's going to take a lot of getting used to. So two very at either end of the spectrum comments there. So we're top of the Bundesliga and we get absolutely slammed at Mönchengladbach. What am I doing here? Press the wrong button. Okay, we need to change the formation. I don't know what I'm going to play though. I literally have no idea what I'm going to play. The game is obviously trying to tell me something, isn't it? 4-2-3-1. Yeah, the problem is with that, I have to play with bloody wingers, and I don't like playing with wingers. But then, I mean, no offence, but what's happened with the human race with attention spans? Yeah, I mean, it's like the modern gen. I mean, I watch my grandsons are like 10, and I watch them flicking through whatever it is that they're on, and it is literally, it's just, you know, if you sit next to them, you've got the sound on. It's just they just like, I don't know how the brains handle it. Just a constant flicking over. Let's what's the next one, or flicking up, or whatever the bloody hell it is. And they're right, the attention span. But what the point I was making there is that Forbes was saying that it's going to take a lot of getting used to. It's a very difficult game, and yet, oh no, it was the other way around, wasn't it? But the other lot said it's been built for a modern attention span audience. Maybe go back to basics. I think the 4-2-2-2 with tiki-taka. Okay, so Eintracht Frankfurt have now jumped ahead of us all. We have got a game in hand of them. But I mean, let's just for Will's benefit and for all our benefits, let's have a look. So, the beginning of the season, look at this. Look at this. Only 2 draws in there. Oh, and then we get to tonight and we've won 1 game. I mean, fair play, it was against Leipzig, so it was a very good win. Okay. We need to do away with the tactic and let's do something different. Let's create a new tactic then. They're still saying Gegenpress. I do like the Gegenpress, I have to say. I mean, shall we try a 4-2-3-1? Who have I got that can play on the wing? Not sure. Let's choose formation. 4-2-3-1. Right, let's go with that. Right. Can Naipan play on the wing? Yes, he can. He's either footed as well. Right, okay, so he can play on the wing on that side. I think Advaldo can play on that side. Yes, he can. Right footed, so that would be 2 wingers, wouldn't it? What can Verlac do? He can play on the wing. He's left footed. Right, let's bring Verlac in there. The problem is with the 4-2-3-1, I've only got 1 striker on the pitch then. And I don't like playing and pressing forward on his own. So this is the problem now. I'm going to start fiddling with it because... So let's bring Sutter on with Gray and Scott up there. Right, let me just have a quick look at this now. Let's see if there's anything that I want to change. I normally like to do that. And out of possession, stay on feet. Well, the rest of it we'll leave as it is. Right, let's see if a 4-2-3-1 will change our fortunes, because at the moment this couldn't be going worse tonight. We're going to drop out of the Champions League and we're dropping off the top of the Bundesliga all in one fell swoop tonight. It's going absolutely awful. I'm not going to put any fitness in either. I don't think I'm going to do that. Let's give them some training. Right, okay. Playing Osney up front. Yeah, Verlac, Naipan, Scott, Sutter, Gray. Sutter being the DLP. Right, footedness, Sutter and Gray. Right-footed, both right-footed. Let's switch those two over. You having your dinner? I'm second. Am I? Well, yeah, but we've got a game in hand, haven't we? So. I have no idea. Let's give that a try. So we've gone back to wingers. I don't like playing with wingers, but you never know. It might turn our fortunes round. I thought beating Leipzig, we'd turned it round, but obviously not. I mean, you know, if we'd have lost 1-0 in the last game, you know, fine. We got absolutely battered. What's that all about? Come on. Never mind all the fancy flags and banners and things. Let's just get into the football. Right, let's say we play 4-2-3-1. But we've only got one striker on the pitch. Ball's in the back of the net. Naipan scores. Okay. Well, we have to keep the ball out of the back of the net at the back. I must look at that central defensive partnership as well. But then, you know, it's all very well. You see, you get this, don't you, where, like, I had somebody commenting a lot on my live streams. When things weren't going well, it was like War and Peace. He was like, oh, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. But then when you're winning, it's like nobody says a word because you're winning. Okay, we're winning 2-0 now. Verlac scored. The thing is, we need to win like 3 or 4 games on the bounce now using this new formation, because I've seen this a lot. You change your formation, you win again, you think, cracked it, but then you don't win the next game. Well, it's all us, isn't it? It's on the back of the net as well. Branthwaite, 3rd goal of the season. I wish I'd have had this idea before the Mönchengladbach game, because we might have won that if I'd have played this. My word. 3-0. Osney, free kick. Is he going to dip this under the bar? Or is it going to do the default and just shade the top of the net? Go on, Osney. You tell him. He's actually scored with it. Now, that's a collector's piece. Osney's actually put that ball under the bar. 15 minutes on the clock and we're winning 4-0. We're doing to them what Mönchengladbach did to us. Look at the bend on that as well. See what I mean about the match engine? Sometimes it can look amazing, and then other times it can look like Mickey Mouse, a Mickey Mouse game. I mean, there are people who have the opinion that the game learns how you're playing. So once it's learnt it, then you start getting beat. I don't know whether the game's that clever, really. I'm not convinced by that. Naipan into Scott. He's going to hit that. Ooh, just over the top. What you having for your dinner, Will? I had a pizza. My God, what's going on here? 5-0, and not one of them has gone to VAR. Not one of them has hit the corner flag. Not one of them has gone into Rose Ed. Beef burgers. Beef burgers. Yeah, I had pizza for my tea. I buy the deep pan ones from Tesco. They're like £1.70, I think, and they're proper scrummy. Get the meat feast one. They are really, really nice. I'm tempted to go delighted, but I made that mistake once. I won't do it again. Right, okay. I think I'm going to make 4 changes at half time. I mean, it can't come back to bite me because we'll not draw this game 5-5. If I had a mortgage, I'd put a mortgage on it. But I just want to rest some players. Who's the other one? It's Nielsen, isn't it? Nielsen. Right, all the defence is getting a rest now for the next 45 minutes. Go. Look at the shots on target we've had in this game as well. I wonder if there is any truth in that then. That the game learns how you're playing and then learns how to combat it. Because that, I mean, this game would support that, wouldn't it? Because I'm playing something completely different now. And the game's like, we're not sure what's happening here. You're going to score 5 goals. Somebody's injured there. I don't know whether that's their defender or whether it's one of our players. Don't think it's one of our players. Oh, it is. It's Pizzo. Pizzo's just come on. He's injured already. Right, he's going to have to come off, Pete, so I don't want to risk him getting injured. Corner. Oops, wrong one. Right, we're going to go to... We're going to go to 3 at the back. It's so difficult to get these in the right position. Oh my God, it shouldn't be that difficult, should it really? Nielsen can be a wide centre back. And Pacho. Oh, hang about. What am I doing here? He needs to be that side. Nielsen can be a wide centre back. Right. Let's do that. I've got to get Pizzo off the pitch because otherwise he'll get a long-term injury. Beef burgers, bread. It's very descriptive, that, Will. Beef burgers, bread. Tomato sauce or brown sauce? I better know what your answer is. Although, to be fair, brown sauce would be a bit weird on beef burgers. But I like brown sauce on sausage butties, bacon butties. It's got to be brown sauce. I'm not that keen on red sauce, really. Taken by Naipan. Is he going to... He's at the post. I'm a simple man. Yeah. Oh my God. Will, I'm a simple man. Bread, beef burgers. I love it. Love it. Whoa, what a save by Backman. I would like red sauce and mustard. I don't very often have mustard. It's not a thing really I've ever in my life I've never really eaten mustard. Maybe you should buy a jar and try it. If you like pizzas though and you've not tried the Tesco pizzas, the deep pan ones, Meat Feast, they're glorious. I love them. £1.70 as well. You can't grumble at that, can you? Well, we played well in this game. We need to play well in the next game now. But it is a win in the Champions League. So we need to get into that top 8, don't we, really, to avoid that playoff game. See, there's a world-class player there. He just stands there and lets two players take the ball off him. World-class player, that. $45 views now. Oh, come on, Football Manager. You could have given us a clean sheet, couldn't you? Oh, it's disallowed. It's disallowed. Some strange results tonight. Yeah, Stuart, I'm kind of over it a little bit. I mean, normally I would have been getting really angry by now. Not to say I haven't been. I have thrown my toys out of the pram. But then, you know, it wouldn't be a Gobby Gaffer stream if I didn't throw my toys out of the pram, would it? But see, I'm over it a little bit now because... like when this has happened to you for like the 36th time, you kind of get used to it, don't you? It's like, you know, like Pulse bought the game on my recommendation months ago, and he struggled with the game at the beginning, but it sounds like he's getting into it now. But he's not got used to all of this buffoonery, has he? You know, you need to have been playing it for, you know, a good 12, 18 months before you start getting used to the constant buffoonery. What the... Did you say... Did everybody say that? Did we all see that then? So he's basically about to take a free kick and the game rewound itself and showed the offside from the previous goal. Okay, Verlet gets a tap in. It's 6-0 now. It's a very strange... Maybe it's because Halloween's approaching, Stuart. Maybe there's something in the air. 22 shots, 15 on target, an XG of 3.25. Right, if we get those kind of stats for the next 2 games, I will say we've turned it round. Who do we play next? Please don't say it's Bayern Munich. All right, okay then. Oh, this is Champions League, isn't it? I thought it was the Bundesliga. All right, okay. So we've got 2 games to play and we're on 15 points. And one of those is PSG. Could be difficult. Did I put rest days in? Oh, I said I wasn't doing, didn't I? Said I wasn't doing. Maybe that performance has busted out the ghosts. Something needs busting out. I've literally no idea what's happened tonight. I mean, this it had to happen, I suppose, didn't it? Things were going far too well. You know, even for me on a live stream, like when I came off on Monday night, I'm thinking, my God, this live stream's going better than I could have ever expected. And then, of course, you hit a bump in the road, so... Okay, oh, it's Eintracht Frankfurt next. This is a big one. This is a big one. Eintracht Frankfurt. Right, okay, we need to win this game. We need to win this game against Eintracht Frankfurt. Maybe I should have put some rest days in. No, I'm not going to do. I decided not to do, and I'm not going to do. Who was that there in the Casanova? 24-year-old elite attacking midfielder. How much do they want for him? Because I've got 36 million to spend. How much? 191 million. Okay, we'll forget that one. That's a shame, isn't it? He would have made our team better. Right. We need to win this game. This is a must win to get back above Eintracht Frankfurt. We've got a game in hand as well. A win here would set us up quite nicely. Sellout expected. Oh, we've just received 5.5 million there. Champions League money and Schultz transfer. What are the finances looking like? Look at this. I'm a financial genius. 45 million in the bank. Transfer budget of 40 million. I mean, we are overspending the wage budget a little bit. Let's just try and get that sorted out. There we are. That looks better, doesn't it? Financial genius. Okay, let's get into this game. Okay, Osney up front. I mean, I don't really see any need to change that. I think that was a commanding performance. Insapi, Bradley. My only concern is these 2 central defenders. I don't know whether it's these 2 that are causing the problem. So he's on a 7.06 after 11 games, so he's doing all right. And Branthwaite is on a, what's he on? A 7.26. Right, my central defenders are playing well together and playing well. So it's not them, is it? Right, let's give it a save. Eintracht Frankfurt, the team of the moment. We need to go out and win. New formation. Playing with wingers. Come on, lads. We can do this. Sort yourselves out. I mean, do we go attacking in this game? Let's see how it goes. Right, first highlight goes to Frankfurt. Give the ball away. Well done, Santos. Right, just be careful now. Come left with it. All right, go right then. There's more space on the left. Bradley, where you going, lad? What a weird run that was. Right, don't lose the ball now. Can this finish off with at least a shot on goal? Go on, Bradley. Take him on. Oh, what's he doing, Bradley? All of a sudden, he's free roaming. Here we go. This is what Bradley does best. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, Bradley 12 months ago would have put that in the back of the net. That's a shame. I am going to go attacking because I really want to win this game. Win that ball. Oh, that's a nice header. Lovely ball to Scott. Nice ball to Verlac. Go on, you've got runners. Play him in. Osney's in and it's hit somebody's ankles. Corner. That's a bit unlucky, isn't it? Oh, we didn't even get to see the corner. Come on, Frankfurt have done absolutely nothing. Corner. Headed out. Go on, Scott. And again. Ooh. Right, I'm not touching any buttons. Let's just see whether they can... Arsenal on a 6.4. Not very encouraging, is it, really? Go on, Osney. Do it again. Under the bar. Swing it under the bar. Go on, Osney. You can do it, lad. Oh, it was going, wasn't it? It was going. Unlucky. Get your head on it. Head it into midfield. That's the one. Scott. Back to Scott again. Scott's doing some great work in the middle there. He's mopping up like Billy O. Osney's in again. He's chipped the keeper with a beauty. It's 1-0. What that? Osney. Well done, lad. Well done, Osney. That was a peach of a goal. He loves doing that, Osney. Well, when the game lets him, he loves doing it. Look at this. He didn't hit the corner flag. He didn't go into rows. See what I mean about the match engine? How beautiful it can look. And then it has your world-class centre forward hitting the corner flag from like 2 yards out. I mean, it just doesn't make sense at all. Maybe it's the restrictions of the old engine that it was on. Maybe now we're on the Unity. That maybe they'll be able to fix all of this stuff and make it look like a proper football game. We know it's a computer game, but as much as it can be. Get your head on it. Head it down. Come on, Naipan. In the back of the net. It's 2-0. Goes Arsenal. He's taking... All right. Taking the into hot seat. That was a nice header from Naipan. Headed it down. I think we need to, and we'll do it at half time. We need to drop back a little bit now. Right, okay, we're pleased. Yes, we are. This is a good performance. I'm liking it. Gray looking tired. We'll bring Martel on. We are going to drop to a positive mentality. Just drop off a little bit. Other than that, everything else is working. Right, come on, Osney. Can you... Yeah, we've played 58 seconds of... You'll have your own way, won't you, football manager? You will have your own way. Come hell or high water, you will have your own way. Right, come on, lads. We need to... Don't let them score. Don't let them back into the game. They're a good side, Frankfurt. Ah, what a good tackle. Oh, it went as per usual. Has he won it? Yes, he has. Yes, he has. Oh, come on. Gobby Gaffer 1, Football Manager, a big fat 0. Come on, we've given the ball away. Great tackle that was, though. Okay. So we've all seen there what they've done, haven't we? So they've taken Bradley off injured, 58 seconds into the second half, and now Pizzo, my other right fullback, has been sent off. So I have no right wing back now. Well seen that, haven't we? Okay, let's do this. Nielsen drop in there, but we're not going to have him attacking. We'll do him as, I mean, he can't even play there, to be honest, but can either of my centre-backs play at right-back? Nope. Branthwaite. Yes, Branthwaite can. Right, okay. So let's stick him out there. Stuart, wow. Right, let's change his role. We'll play him as a fullback on defend. We're going to drop our fullbacks back a little bit now, I think. Fullbacks on defend. And we're going to bring... while the game carries on in the background, Sudakov can come on for Naipan. I'm going to strengthen the midfield up. Okay. Right, go on then, Football Manager. Do your worst. What are you going to do next? What are you going to do next? Come on. Throw it at me. Throw it at me. I'm here. I can take it. Come on. Curveballs and levels of difficulty. Come on. What have you got next? Nothing? No answer to that? Right, okay. Let's have a look. So how many changes have I made there? Is it 3? I don't know how many more I can make, actually. Can Sudakov can play further forward, can't he? Let's bring Simic on. Can I make any more changes at all? Can I bring Pacho on at left back? Can't make any more. Right, okay then. Right, go on. Come on, Football Manager. Any more? Any more for any more? No? Is that it? Well, that was a bit feeble, Football Manager. You tried to royally screw me there and failed miserably. A 2-0 win for us against the odds. Football Manager did its damnedest there to screw me to the ground and failed miserably. Once again, Gobby Gaffer 1, Football Manager, big fat 0. We're delighted. Come on, lads, we need to stick together here. We need to pull together. Football Manager's trying to screw us. What do we say about that? We say balls to you. That's what we say. Right, well, the new tactic seems to be working. So we've got a game in hand now. We could go 4 points ahead of Frankfurt and 9 points ahead of Bayern. I mean, to be honest, it's the Champions League really we want, isn't it? You know, that's the one we want because we won the Bundesliga last season. But it's banned for 1 match. Well, there's no point in appealing because it never works. Bradley's injured. 1 to 2 days. Right, let's have a look at the schedule. Oh, look at this. We're going to get a nosebleed. We've played 2 games, scored 8 goals and not conceded 1. Oh, my God. Right, so it's Hoffenheim away. And Hoffenheim away. Right, okay. What time is it now? I don't really want to be on too long, so it is only 9:30 though. We'll give it another half an hour. Right, let's move it through then. What's this? Media reports that Treasure is unhappy. Okay, yeah, we'll do your loan move. That's fine. Goering wants first team football. I tried to bring you on in the last game, mate, but I made a bit of a rookie error and didn't put you on the bench. Sorry about that. Okay, yep. You can come into the team. You have to work hard for it. I need to remember to put him on the bench for the next game. I don't know whether to buy anybody in January, to be honest. Maybe another winger or something, possibly. If we're going to play with wingers, I'm not sure who can... is Wendell injured still? There's a level playing field, and then there's this. You know, Stuart, me and you are on the same wavelength. You should start a YouTube channel, and it would be on the same wavelength. Wendell is, I don't know, he was meant to go out on loan. I don't know what happened with it at all. I'll tell you what I did want to have a look at. Let's have a look at on reports. Okay, so wide, Naipan, Verlac can play there, Trejo can play there, Sill can play there, Osney, obviously we want them up front though, Verlac and Scott. Okay, so we have got people in the team who can play wing back. I tell you what, you know, this squad should be winning stuff, shouldn't it? It's a very good squad. Guys, okay. Out for 5 to 7 days. You have noticed there, Football Manager, that it's a 19-year-old and I'm not playing him. I feel like Football Manager has just... he's taken its eye off the ball a little bit. He's trying to screw me, but he's making the wrong decisions. Okay, same again, I think. We'll bring Goering in to replace Pete Zolo. Goering, yeah. Yeah, Wendell is listed. I mean, we don't need him in the team, to be honest. Do we think we should give Sill a run out or stick with Osney? We'll bring Sill on at some stage in the game. But Osney is he's lethal up front. When Football Manager lets him score, he's lethal up front. Right, okay. Right, come on, let's have another win now. I've changed the formation. Let's have another win. I'm liking it now. It's cheered me up no end. Highlight straight from the kickoff. What kit are we playing in here? Nice ball back to Bradley. Ball in the box. Get your head on it. No, keeper's had that one. If we lose this game, I may well throw my toys out of the pram. Scott Osney. Nice ball. Verlac's made a lovely run. And the keeper's touched that one. Shame. Shame. Never mind. Another chance. Come on. Keep up the pressure. Osney into the box. Back post. Get your head on it. No. Chip it back in. Get it in the mixer. Ooh, that's a bit long, isn't it? It's okay. Insapi's ready. Ooh. I mean, do we go to it? What's happened there? How? What? Come on, Football Manager. I'm going to say that's got to be disallowed because we didn't even see that one. What's going on there? There's one or two strange things happening tonight. Okay, it was offside. Right, we're going attacking. Yes, I did, Will, yeah. Yeah, there's a bit of speculation about whether that actually means that the international management is back in, or is it just going to sim those games in the background? So, I mean, they have said international management isn't in, although they've said January, haven't they, of next year's patch. So it might come in, I don't know. There's a lot of people not happy, isn't there, about international. It doesn't bother me because I've never managed an international team. Not to saying I wouldn't do, but the fact that I don't agree with it, I would be a bit two-faced really if I played an international team in Football Manager. But yeah, the more licenses it gets, and the more popular it gets, the better for all of us really. The more money they get in, surely the better coders they're going to be able to employ. And the game will, and Alex Scott's got the ball in the back of the net, and the game hopefully will become better. I think that's the thing about the Unity engine. I think the big problem we've had has been putting the base game on there. And I think we will see some differences, but I think the advancement will come in FM27, FM28, because Unity will give them that base to build a better game on. At the moment, it's about getting a game out that's playable with one or two tweaks. My word, he's done an Osney there, hasn't he? Should have scored that every day of the week. As long as I can play the World Cup. Yeah, I did think about that before. I suppose maybe that's what they've been thinking, that they can't really leave it out. But it depends really whether they've done any work on it. If they've done work on it and it's a bit buggy or it needs a bit more work, then they're going to have a few months, aren't they, to work on it and maybe implement it. Bradley's got one now as well. 2-0. Linesman's flag is down. Referee has gone into a funny spot on the pitch to make his decision. 28 minutes. It's disallowed. It's still 1-0. I didn't see the linesman's flag go up there. That's usually a tell, isn't it? Not a lot in it. Okay, Osney's on a 6.8, but we have got 4 players on green stats, so that's got to be good. Could do with another goal, though. 1-0 is a little bit tight. Okay, we are going to say pleased. And we're not looking too bad. Insap on a yellow. But I'm not going to make any changes yet. We need to get Sill on the pitch at some stage. Because I'm not happy about leaving him on the bench for too long. It's going to be difficult not to start Osney though. This is the problem with the 4-2-3-1. I can't get my 2 best players on the pitch at the same time. Scott's coming forward. That's a nice ball. Oh, that's a shame. Shame that didn't curl in, isn't it? Right, Hoffenheim have not had one single shot on target. Ball forward to Scott. Van Basten injury for 5 weeks. In? Nope. Poor. Look where Branthwaite is. Right, let's hell of a stream this. I know, it's a bit bonkers, isn't it? Okay, 1-0. Naipan and Verlat looking very tired again. I think we're going to bring them off and go to this again. Let's bring Ceylon up front. Sudakov can change with him. Oh, Goering was whinging, wasn't he? He wasn't getting any game time. And let's bring Pacho on for Hinsapi. And we're going to drop to a cautious mentality. I'm not going to use that low block thing, because last time I did that, they got the equaliser straight away. Although it was the 87th minute. Bradley seems tired. Pizzo is out injured, isn't it? Okay, Simic is going to have to come on then. It's very tight, this. Very, very tight. We've been scoring a lot of goals in this 4-2-3-1, but this one's been very, very tight. Hoffenheim not had one shot on target, and we're getting a highlight on the 85th minute. Just find a white shirt. That's it. Come on, Goering. You've been whinging your head off. Keep hold of the ball. Do something useful with it. Nice ball in the box. Ooh, unlucky for Sill. Right, referee. You can blow your whistle anytime you want now. We don't need any more highlights. I'll be very annoyed if there's an equaliser in this game. Brill. Okay, that'll do. Yeah, we'll give them a delighted. I've been angry with them enough tonight. Right, then I'm just going to play the one extra game now, and then I'll call it a night, and then we'll be back on Monday. So the league table's looking all right. We're 4 points ahead of Eintracht Frankfurt. We are 8 points ahead of Bayern. And what games have we got coming up? What's that? Nico Williams at City. Right, okay. Yeah, I might have to make a decision about whether I go out and blast this money on somebody in the January transfer window. 3 wins on the bounce now, and 3 clean sheets as well, which is weird after getting absolutely mauled by Mönchengladbach. I mean, I have no words. It's absolutely bonkers. Got 3 home games now as well. Freiburg, Schalke and Porto. Right, okay. Let's move into... Austin is injured. 1 to 3 days. He's playing a lot of football, you see. That's the thing. I think Sill can come in for the next game. Give Osney a little bit of a rest. Is this another one of those? Oh, it is, isn't it? It's we're in a Christmas close down, aren't we now? 18th of the 12th. We don't play again until the 8th of January. Right, sorry lads, but we are going to play a friendly on New Year's Day. I know, hard taskmaster and all that. Small reputation team, yeah. It doesn't really matter, anybody. We have to put a little friendly in there on the 1st. I mean, they're having Christmas off, aren't they? You know, I'm giving them Christmas off. In fact, they're having a nice run up here. Most people don't get this amount of time off over Christmas, do they? They're having a nice run up. They can go and do a bit of shopping on Christmas Eve. Well, they are going to come back in 1st of January. Players in the team of the week. Branthwaite and Bradley. Nice. In Sapi, no, he's not in the slightest bit interested in going to Saudi. Right, don't drink or eat too much, lads. I know it's Christmas and we're celebrating and everything, but we have got a friendly to play against Afyonspor on the 1st of January, and then an important Bundesliga game coming up. De Groot, elite winger, 44 million. How old is he? 24. Rutger de Groot, right-footed. Looks okay. What's he been playing like? 2 goals, 5 assists, 4 playing right, 7.60. Right, okay. Is he on the shortlist? Add him to the shortlist. To be quite honest, though, I think this team is quite versatile. I didn't realise that we had players, well, quite a few players. Offers made for Wendell. Yep, come on, bring the money in. Yep, whatever you've got, we'll have it. Yep. We'll have that. I feel a bit sorry for him, actually, because he's not getting a game now, and he's only like 32. He should be playing regularly. He needs to drop down a few divisions. I really enjoyed this. Well, I'm enjoying it a little bit more now, Will. I'm enjoying it a little bit more. The thing to do is go and tell your friends and family to come and have a look. I mean, they might want to wait till FM26 comes out. Who's this now? Joe Reed. Yeah, you're not getting much game time. You're not very good, Joe. So, you know, you're not going to get in over Sutter and Martel and the likes. Naipan taken ill. Oh, we're getting a flu bug now, are we? Hey, he's gone. Oh, bye-bye, Wendell. You've been a great player for me, and yeah, we should do one of them. You know, like when the players do them tunnels that he can walk through, and they all pat him on the. We should do that for Wendell. He's been a great player. Go on, Wendell. You go and score a few goals for ATM. He rejected the offer from ATP, but he went to Cash Machine instead. That's all right. Right, the transfer window is opening. I think I might go and blast that money, you know. I might go and spend that money, and let's just bring Joe Reed's out now. Link to the physio. Worth the wait. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting, FM26, because it's going to be... It sounds like it's going to be difficult to learn, but I do tuition videos and stuff, so I'm going to have to get the hang of it really quickly. Fortunately, we've got all the PC content creators who are getting the game 2 weeks early, so I should be able to learn quite a bit off them. I'll have to be glued to Work the Space and Lou, Joe, and whoever else. Club form should keep Scott in the England. I should think it does as well. For Reed. Oh yeah, because yeah, okay then. 93k wage percentage. Can we get a bit more out of that? Not that it makes much difference. Can we have 70%? 78 and 50%. Okay, there's a bit more money coming in. Although we have lost 2 players now. I mean, they weren't playing anyway, but Wendell and Reed have gone. That's made the squad a little bit smaller. So I think it might make sense to go out and blast that money. That winger actually looks all right. So we maybe could do that. Oh, here we go. We're getting one of these dodgy change season expectations. So Qualify, new transfer budget 34.9, new wage budget. Title 37 and 3.6 and win it. You see, the problem is when you do stuff like this, I always feel like if you click, yep, we're going to win it, then the game will say, well, actually, that was a foolish thing to do because you ain't. We'll just stay as we are. I never bother with those. I always think they're like a bit of a banana skin. Oh my God. When I said, right, this is going to be the last game of the night, I didn't realise it was going to be like 3 weeks ahead. Right, here we go. They're all coming back in now. It's only Afyon Spore, but they're all coming back in now. Full of Christmas pudding, sherry. I think when he's staggering about round the pitch. No, he strolled to success. An 8-0 win. Osney, 3 goals, 9.9 match rating. Lovely jubbly. But I think we will be playing Sill in the next game. Give him a little bit of a rest. It's great having 2 top strikers up top there. I might have to start doing a little bit more rotation. Yeah, we don't need to worry too much about stuff like that, do we? Let's just get into this game. Rutger de Groot. Yep, we've got him on the 4.5 star. They're not prepared to sell him mid-season though, and he doesn't like big matches. Okay. I mean, I might not go for a winger. We certainly don't need a striker. I mean, where do we? We don't need a player anywhere, do we? We've got 2 cracking left wing backs. I mean, Bradley. Is Bradley like? I mean, I know he's dropped. His form has dropped. What's he been playing like this season? He's a 4-star wing back. Maybe he's changed his playing style. 7.28. He's playing well. Got 4 assists. I don't think we need anybody for anywhere really. Oh well, Freiburg coming up. Home, 8th in the league, in the division. Right, come on lads, we're on a winning run now. Let's keep it up. Let's put all of that rubbish behind us and let's do a job here against Freiburg. If we can win this, what will that be? Well, with discounting the friendly, it will be 4 wins on the bounce if we can beat Freiburg. But I do want to try and do the January transfer window. I don't want to do that on live stream because I am quite picky in the transfer window. You'd all be nodding off. Okay, so Reed's gone. Wendell joins the cash machine on the 11th. So we have lost 2 players. It makes sense to bring another one in, doesn't it, really? I'll have a scout through the players and see what we can get for the money that we've got. How much have we got? 35 mil. Although the balance in the bank is dropping. Not that that makes any difference. Okay, well, I don't see any reason to change that. If Stevie was here, he'd be saying don't change your winning team. So, you know what? We're not changing a winning team. Although I've just noticed Backman's on an attacking sweeper keeper. But then again, we've kept 3 clean sheets. Normally, I wouldn't play with the sweeper keeper on attack. Okay, come on. Freiburg. Last game of the night. And of course, Football Manager knows this. This is a rule of the stream. We don't lose the last game of the night. So Football Manager knows that. It's an unwritten rule. So we have to win this one. We're going to go attacking right from the kick-off. Come on, lads. Pile the pressure on. Another goal for Osney. Nice goal for Naipan. Scott can stick one in if he wants. Verlac, he's coming in inside forward. He can stick one as well. Hold on a minute. This is not running to the script. Oh, nice little rolled out ball there to Branthwaite. Scott. Ah. Come on, Bradley. Nice ball back to him. That was lovely. He's in the box. Is he going to get tripped? Oh, what a nice goal from Connor Bradley. We've not seen enough of that recently. My word, what a nice goal that was. He put that in with his left foot. He must be either footed, Bradley, you know, because his trademark used to be run up the right-hand side and then whack it as hard as he could with his right foot. And it used to go across the keeper in the top corner. Right, another one. We need another one now, lads. Another one. Come on, forwards. The bloody defenders are showing the way here. Bradley scored your goal. I think we need to get a foot in. Can we get a foot in? Ah, Scott. Oh, it's all right. We've won it. We've won it. Hinsapi. Naipan doing some nice work. I've quite liked Naipan out there. And of course, as soon as I say that, why does that always happen? As soon as you say something, the opposite happens. I was just going to say, Naipan's, I really liked him out on that left-hand side. Then he goes and gives the ball away. Oh, they've given the ball away. Sutter, make a run, make a run. Lovely Verlac's in. Plays a lovely ball to Scott. Very unselfish there from Verlac. Is the referee looking at this one? The referee is looking at this one. It's awarded. Right, okay, I can carry on with what I was going to say. Very, very unselfish there from Verlac. He could have taken that on and had a shot, but no. He didn't even look at the goal, did he? He was just looking at Scott all the time. Pinged that ball to him, back of the net. 11 shots, 4 on target. We're winning 2-0. So have we found the magic formula here? Have we gone 4-2-3-1? The reason I changed from... I was playing something like a 4-2-3-1. The reason I changed was because we weren't doing well. So I went to the 4-2-2-2. But now we've changed and it's working. That's a nice ball to Verlac again. Can he get another cross in? Is that a penalty? I think that's a penalty, referee. I agree. I'm not surprised you're looking at that. Looks a penalty all day long to me. We've had one not given by VAR. Yes, penalty awarded. Who's going to take this? Osney. Here we go. How many is this? 22nd goal of the season coming up? Or is it 23rd? Go on, Osney. That's it. You lull him into a false sense of security. Fiddle about with your socks and your shorts and back of the net. How many is that now? 25th goal of the season. I think that's probably one of the best signings I've ever made in Football Manager because everybody wanted him. Barcelona wanted him, City wanted him, Chelsea, Liverpool, and I broke the bank, signed him, and my God, what a terrific player he's been. Oh, I was going to play Sill as well, wasn't I? Oh, forgot about that. Right, okay. Never mind. Right, we are going to... What are we doing here? I'm pressing the wrong buttons. We're pleased. That's better. And I've forgotten to go in there. Doing well. I'm getting tired now. That's what it is. Making a few mistakes. Getting tired. Make some changes in a minute. 3-0 up. We should be fairly comfortable now. Right, let's bring Sill on up front. Let's give Osney a rest. We'll do the usual, I think. Guerin can come on in midfield. Let's take the wingers off. So I think this is the new plan. Start the game with wingers, score the goals, take the wingers off, and then just tighten it up. I've not put Pizzo one, have I? Right, okay, let's bring... no, I want to change Hinsapi for Peter, that's right. And then we'll bring Sudakov on. So we'll play with 2 attacking mids. That can't go wrong, can it, surely? DLP, we'll just make him a defensive midfield player. And Göring can be the playmaker. A little bit further forward, isn't he? Let's do that. Put him on support. How about that? That looks all right. It's reasonably symmetrical, that, isn't it? It doesn't look as ugly as the 4-2-2-2 does. Well, they've had 1 shot. It was on target, to be fair to them. So they've got 100% conversion rate, shots to on target. Sil, come on. Now, did you watch Osney? See, that's not up to scratch, that, Sil. Because Osney dips them. Well, he swings them and dips them at the same time. So you've got a bit to learn there, Sil. Back post. Another penalty, ref? No. Thought he'd given a penalty then. Not somebody had stood on one of my centre-backs. Oh, we've gone on a go slow here. Bradley's just given up. Oh, that was taken quick. My word, what happened there? Scott took that free kick so quick. I mean, I'm not surprised it took the defenders by surprise. It took me by surprise. Look at that. I've never seen that before. My God. The ball had hardly hit the ground before he hit it. Okay, a bit happier now. Got things on track a little bit better now. Yeah, you'll have to do one because Pizzo is out injured. (4-0), nice win. Another clean sheet, it has to be said. So what was wrong with that 4-2-2-2 then? What was wrong with that? Okay. I was going to say 7 points, but Eintracht Frankfurt have got a game in hand. So it could be 4 points. We're 10 points ahead of Bayern now. How are they playing then? Are they not doing that well, Bayern? They're not, are they? Yeah, I mean, if anybody's in the stream who doesn't know, at the end of last season, it was like, shall I move club or shall I stay? And 1 or 2 in the chat said, if a bigger job comes along, apply for it. And I think it was Stevie said, certainly the Bayern Munich job, if that comes available, apply. It did. It came available. Xabi Alonso's got the job. And look at it. I applied for it. They wouldn't give it me. Bayern have been off for a while. They have. Yeah, they have. But he's, I don't think Xabi Alonso is going to be there much longer, to be quite honest. 203 days. He ain't going to be there much longer. If they don't win the Bundesliga, and at the moment it's looking maybe like they won't. I mean, I would even say, where's the league again? I would even say Eintracht Frankfurt have got a better chance of, I mean, Dortmund are second. Not looking great, is it, for them? Okay, let's give that a save, and I think we're going to call it a night there. So, I mean, a real Jekyll and Hyde night, that. I mean, the first, 4 or 5 games, couldn't kick a ball straight. My strikers couldn't score a goal. Changed the formation, 4-2-3-1. We've kept clean sheets in most of the games. Let's have a quick look at that. Right, so including that friendly that we played, 5 games now, we've not conceded a goal. Bonkers. Yeah, night, Stuart. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna call it there, and we'll be back on Monday, and the next live stream we'll be playing Schalke 04, Augsburg in the Bundesliga, and the last 2 games in the league stage of the Champions League, which is Porto and Paris Saint-Germain. And then we've also got the quarter-final of the German Cup against Hamburg. So Monday night is going to be a bit of a humdinger. Let's hope it starts better than it started tonight. Okay, yeah, night Will, night Stuart. Thanks for everybody who's come in. Thanks for contributing to the chat. And if there's anybody just hanging around or Bob the Redding, if you want to leave me a like on the way out, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, because I have videos going up 5 days a week. Okay, well, like I say, thanks very much for coming in. And it's been, well, I didn't enjoy the beginning of the stream. The end of the stream, however, I did enjoy. We'll see you on Monday. Thanks very much.